Spray to kill 99.9% of illness-causing germs. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
The National Flu Map is brought to you by Lysol Disinfectant Spray. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Storm Stories premieres January 6th on the Weather Channel. And now, here's your local on the 8s. Currently, the temperature is 30 degrees with light snow. Forecast. Your extended forecast.
You're watching the Weather Channel. Live by it. Live, you're watching the Weather Channel, Evening Edition.
Coming up this half hour on the Weather Channel Evening Edition West Coast, we'll turn the spotlight on what's happening now and the outlook for the rest of the holiday week. At this hour, we're watching winter weather move through parts of the Midwest and into the Northeast.
That same storm is responsible for making roads a mess here in Missouri and making Christmas Eve shopping a chore for some. We'll tell you how the snow caused a big scare for some people making those last-minute purchases. Full details are just ahead.
Also ahead, we'll look at the forecast for Christmas Day. Be thankful that the stores are closed in the Northeast. The weather wouldn't have cooperated if you had to run out. More information on your white Christmas is coming up. Hello and welcome to the Weather Channel Evening Edition West Coast. I'm Sandra Diaz.
And I'm Dave Schwartz. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Looks like I did pretty well with the gifts here. Look at that. I've got the big pile, and you've got what? But you got something.
This is what I get from Dave. This is what he gets from me.
That's not true. We're actually going to open these up on the air later on tonight, aren't we?
That's right.
That ought to be fun.
Right after Stormwatch.
Right after Stormwatch. And it's some storm, too.
Yes, it is.
That's crossed the whole country. In Oklahoma, heavy snow is being blamed on a roof collapse on holiday shoppers, Sandra. More than 24 people were inside Tulsa's Hobby Lobby store when they say they heard a loud boom, felt the building shake, and then there it goes. The roof caved right on in. Luckily, no one was injured. Police say the roof collapsed from the weight of the snow. Light snow continued to fall this morning, but that's it. The forecast for tomorrow calls for mostly sunny skies in Tulsa. But a flat roof and heavy, wet snow, that'll do the trick. Now the snow has moved east. We can handle 6 or 7 inches of snow. Problem is, we may get 2 or 3 times that much here from the Poconos, back in through the Catskills, the Lakes region, back into western Mass, and up into northern New England. 2 to 3 times 7. That's a lot of snow. Here it'll be 1 time 6 or 7. Cleveland, Detroit, where it's just really come down. It's beautiful outside. Dayton, Columbus, Fort Wayne, Indianapolis. Boy, is it snowing outside. Indianapolis getting a little break right now in the Circle City. And Chicago. That snow got just far enough north to give us a nice little mantle of about, what, an inch on the north side of town, 2 to 4 inches, southern suburbs, just enough to officially call it a white Christmas. Merry Christmas to you folks. Now we got the snow into New York City, but this is only the beginning. Northern and western suburbs of New York City could see that snow pile up. That's right, 2 to 3 times 6. That'll be a foot to a foot and a half in the areas shaded in purple. And that's a broad area. This is going to be a major snowstorm. Plus, there could be some coastal flooding because the winds are going to be really strong as this storm deepens and strengthens. Wow. New York, probably a changeover to rain. That'll be toward morning. It's snowing out there now. The roads are wet. It's, you know, your car is getting covered in white and the lawns are white, but it's 34 degrees. We could go down as low as 32 tonight. That's about as cold as it will get. Then the winds will begin to pick up more out of the east-southeast, and we'll probably get some warm enough air here at low levels that it'll change the snow to rain. Then, as the storm moves out, we get the cold air in from the north, northeast, and we could change back over to snow. Exactly how much we'll be left with is almost impossible to say. 1 to 3, Manhattan, Monmouth County, 3 to 6, northern and west suburbs, 6 to 12 out here in Orange County and Sussex County, New Jersey. But where it stays snow 90% of the time, Mother Nature really will be piling it on. This area is going to fill in with showers, with rain later on tonight. We're already beginning to see that in Georgia and South Carolina. And we'll see that move to the northeast, and there will be more moisture than you can shake a stick at. Right now, we got the snow on Long Island, snow in the Merritt Parkway, light snow in Paramus, New Jersey, and back toward Holland, Pennsylvania, just north of Philadelphia. It's snowing in Philadelphia, and we got some rain around Cape May, New Jersey. There's our rain snow line, which should move north in Jersey later on tonight. Here it's all snow, Cleveland, Detroit. Enjoy it. Enjoy looking at it, enjoy feeling it, enjoy walking around in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful Christmas Eve across central and northern Illinois, Indiana. Here in St. Louis, the snow is now coming to an end after about 6 inches of snow. Kansas City, Green Bay, nothing. Chicago to St. Louis, eastward, that's where we got the snow. Further south from there, flooding and severe weather earlier. Here's Sandra with the latest.
Dave, we did have flooding and severe weather. That was across the southeast through the early morning hours. We don't have any severe weather right now. In fact, behind this front, it's finally cleared up and things are really improving rapidly. And then even further west, talk about clear, high pressure is in control, and looks like the West Coast, or at least the majority of the West Coast, is looking just gorgeous tonight for Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all of you. Here's what it looks like then. We'll talk about the southeast first, where we did have the severe weather earlier today as this front was beginning to push to the east. Look at the track it left. This was from last night through late night hours through this evening. Whew. We had 16 tornado reports, numerous wind reports, and large hail as well in some isolated areas. Tonight, that's not the case. Tonight, what we're getting is mainly some rain across the central areas of Florida and rain just north of this front that's now moving through the Atlanta area. We do have some heavy showers to talk about, though, so looks like the 4 could be looking quite messy here right across Daytona Beach, stretching down on I-95 towards Vero Beach, and then heavy rain also just to the northeast of Sarasota, so be very careful on the roadways. I-75 looking messy as well. Winds on the backside of the system gusting up to 30 miles per hour now, and temperatures tomorrow will be cold behind the front. It's dry, it's cold, and it's windy. So windy day for Atlanta tomorrow, 40 degrees, 53 in New Orleans, toasty 38 in Tulsa. Now let's take a look at the West Coast, where I did say we are mostly seeing some very nice conditions. It's very quiet here. Some high clouds moving into the interior areas, all due to this disturbance now beginning to push its way much closer towards the northwest coastline. And as a result of that, we are finding some on and off showers around Seattle, Stampede Pass, looking at some snow across those passes. So be very careful out on the roadways tonight. We're also going to be finding the winds increasing as that system approaches us, even more so by tomorrow. Gale warnings are in effect up to where, I should say, 39 to 54 mile per hour winds could be gusting in and around these areas, so be very careful if you're heading to the beach. Tomorrow's forecast, messy, and that rain spreads even further south to the Bay Area. We'll stay dry across Los Angeles and Phoenix with snow along the spine of the Rockies.
Your extended forecast.
The worst cold symptoms fast. And